wandering the world, searching for what cannot be found. For years, I have traveled. From crowded cities where neon lights paint the sky to quiet villages where time itself seems to pause. From mountains that scrape the heavens to oceans that stretch endlessly into nothingness. I have walked streets where the air buzzes with ambition, and I have stood in fields so silent that even my breath felt like an intrusion. I have gone everywhere and yet nowhere. Because the truth is, I never really knew if I was running towards something or running away from something. I only knew that I couldn't stand still, that there was an ache in me, a longing so heavy that staying in one place felt like suffocation. People would ask me, "What are you looking for?" And I never had an answer. How do you explain that you are searching for something you can't name? That you carry inside you a compass that doesn't point north, but towards something invisible, unreachable, almost imaginary? That you wake every morning with the annoying sense that what you need is out there somewhere, but no map could ever take you there? In my travels, I have seen beauty beyond words. I have watched the sunrise over the Sahara and bleed gold across the sand. I have stood in ancient temples where the stones themselves seem to breathe with memory. I have wandered through crowded markets where spices, laughter, and chaos wove together like music. And yet, no matter where I went, no matter how breathtaking the view, there was always the same quiet emptiness. A whisper inside me that said, "This isn't it, keep moving." I thought maybe what I was searching for was love. I thought maybe it was belonging, or freedom, or adventure. But every time I got close, every time I thought I had finally found the missing piece, it slipped through my fingers like smoke. It was never the place. It was never the people. It was never the moment. Because the truth is, it was never about where I was. It was about when I was. It took me years. Years of airports and train stations, of strange beds and temporary friendships, of never unpacking fully because I never felt at home to understand it. I am not in the wrong place. I am in the wrong time. And that is a realization that both breaks you and frees you. Because how do you find something that doesn't exist in your world anymore? How do you quiet a soul that longs for a time it never lived in, yet somehow remembers? Sometimes, in the quiet moments of my travels, I would feel it most strongly. In the ruins of old castles where the air still carried the echo of vows spoken and kept. In the pages of old books where truth was written plainly, without pretense or disguise. In the graves of forgotten soldiers who once believed honor was worth dying for. In the stillness of places where people lived slowly, where words meant something, where loyalty was unshakable. It was there that the ache sharpened, because I realized what I was searching for wasn't out there waiting for me to stumble upon it. What I was searching for belonged to another era entirely. I was chasing ghosts. The world today moves fast, too fast for me. Too shallow, too loud. It rewards deceit and punishes honesty. It celebrates appearances while neglecting substance. Promises are made and broken without thought. Love is disposable, truth negotiable, loyalty optional. And though I have traveled across continents, through languages and cultures, through riches and poverty, the same pattern reveals itself again and again. The world I long for no longer exists. I am not misplaced geographically. I am misplaced in history. It is a lonely realization to know that no matter how far I roam, no matter how much I seek, I will never find what I am looking for because it isn't here anymore. I long for a time when a man's word was uncheckable, when honor was currency, when love meant forever, when integrity wasn't rare but expected. I long for fireside conversations that lasted into the night, not text messages that disappear with a swipe. I long for communities built on trust, not on convenience. And yet, here I am, living in a world that doesn't match the soul within me. So, what do you do when you finally realize you are not in the wrong place, but in the wrong time? At first, it crushes you. It makes every sunrise feel a little less bright, every journey a little more hollow, because you realize you will never stumble upon it, no matter how far you walk. You will never suddenly arrive at the place that feels like home, because the home you're seeking exists only in memory, or in dreams, or in a world that ended long before you began. But then, slowly, another thought begins to rise. Maybe those of us who feel out of time are not meant to find what we are looking for. Maybe we are meant to be it. I may not belong in this time, but perhaps that is why I'm here. Perhaps I was born out of time so that I could remind the world of what it has lost. Because even if I cannot return to the past I dream of, I can keep it alive in me. I can carry it forward like a torch. And maybe, just maybe, that is what I was searching for all along.